You know, guys, there's something about German-made knives and knives made in Germany that really do it for me. I am, as yous know, or if yous don't know, I am a very big fan of Boker cutlery. I just, I just love Boker knives. I can't get enough Boker knives in my collection. And these three here were buried. I was moving some of my collection around, and my Bokers were out of room in the place I had them stored. So I took them all out and I relocated them, and these were in the bottom. Now they're stored when you buy these, they're stored in these plastic holders. That's where they're stored. When you buy these, this is how you're going to receive it. You're not going to receive them in a box or nothing. You're going to receive them in these right here. And just to let you know that. But I want to go over these three here because they happen to be three of my favorite knives. I could almost say that these could be my three favorite knives in my collection. That's how high up I put these standard wise. I care for these knives quite a bit. I care for these knives, and I'll give you a look at each one of these. This one here is called the 3 rivet knife. That's exactly what this piece is called. It's called a 3 rivet because it's got 3 rivets here, and that's just what they went with. Now you can see the Tang stamp says right there, Soligen Germany on it. It's a true Soligen piece through and through. You can see the little otter there stamped right there. They put that on every one of their knives. But just, I can't describe. Over the years, you can see how the wood has taken a nice sheen and a beautiful, just a gorgeous patina. It's starting to show some wear finally, Wood looks just fantastic after some wear on it, you know what I mean? It gets this certain character to it, if you get a couple nicks and dings in it, it just speaks where that knife was, you know what I mean? And the travels where it came from. And I just can't speak highly enough of these knives. They're just that awesome to me, you know what I mean? There's some of the my highly treasured pieces in my collection. Some might not like this, you know what I mean, these knives, but to me, there's just nothing like it. You could see the blade stock is super thick on it, and it's a heavy duty knife. All three of these pieces are meant for hard use, and all three of them are big pieces. They are full-size knives, which you can see clearly in my hand. I've got a full grip, and man, it just feels wonderful. It just feels like, man, I can't explain to you how that feels in my hand. So that's that one. That's the 3 rivet. That's the 3 rivet Otter Messer. Now, this one is my most prized possession, the one that I love the most, my most expensive piece. This is the one that when I carry this, I get a special kind of feeling. I can't explain the feeling I get when I pull this out of a slip. I cannot explain to you the feeling I get when I pull this out of my slip. This is called the Beekeeper's knife. Now, the wood on this is something that I've never seen before. It's got this wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, just the most beautiful wood I've ever seen. Just the most, look at the backside. Just the most beautiful, look at the grain. You've got this beautiful brass bolster. Now this one has been carried a lot. I've had all three of these for a lot of years. And I tell you, they're just a joy to carry. I can't recommend these knives more than what I'm doing now. You can see it says Ross Fry and it says Sologen right there. It's another Otter piece. Like I said, yeah, this one's the most expensive one. This'll set you back $100. I think they went up in price. I think when I got this one, it was $100 and I jumped on it. But nevertheless, it is a pricey piece. But you know something, if you felt this wood and you felt the way this thing was constructed in your hand, I think that you'd be pulling the money out of your wallet quicker than you think you would. Really, honestly, because this knife here is that good of a knife. It's hard to beat. I'll put it to you that way. In the scale wise, like 1 to 10, this is a strong 8 for me. This is a big time strong 8 for me. You can see the inlay here of the B. That's just what they called it. They call it the beekeeper's knife. And well, when I saw this one, I went crazy. I went crazy because the wood and the fit and finish and everything. And again, the spear blade, they're all carbon blades. You know, it's just beautiful knives. This is a beautiful, beautiful knife. And this one is way, way up there in my collectability, my collectible status with all my knives. This one would be up at the top for me because I like it that much. I just care. I care for it that much. It's not all that much money, you know what I mean? It's $100. It's pretty expensive, but for what you're getting here, man, I was, tell you what, I was glad to pay the $100 for it. So that's that one there. And what else we have here? This one is another just perfect example of an Otter Messer that I just love with all my heart, man. I mean, just look at the wood. Look at this beautiful inlay of the anchor. I mean, I don't know if that wood's coming across to you guys, but I mean, it's just, it doesn't really look like this new. The wood does not look like this new. This has got some wear on it. But no, I mean, still. I mean, come on. Look at them brass pins. You can see the blade. Look at that blade. You know, that's getting that patinas on it. You're getting that nice patinas. Really, really nice patinas on it. You can see it. But again, the action on it is really, everything is really tight, but it's all three of these knives are serious hard use knives. I will put these in the category of hard use. Just by the way the pull is, the way it locks up. If you listen to the lockup, I mean, this thing is locked up tight. And it's just a beast. You know what I mean? All three of them in hand. If you get them in hand, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a full grip. These are full-size knives. These are full-size knives. And they're just a joy to carry. And I'm just glad to break them out again and give them a little airtime, because it's been quite a while since I broke these out. And I'm glad to show them. I'm proud to show these. Now, I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? Right? But for me, these take the cake for me. I mean, as far as looks and just everything, you know what I mean? They're just beautiful pieces of cutlery. Give you one last look at them, and then I'll let you get down the road. This is the beekeeper's knife. And just, you know, I've already said everything. You got that bee, just beautiful. The wood is just absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a yellow poplar. That wood looks like a yellow poplar to me. But beautiful brass bolster, and then you got that big long spear. Big long spear. Same thing with this one, no different. Except they're almost the same, these two, in the looks department, you know. The handles are different, that's all. But they're basically almost the same thing. But I love this bolster here, the way they did that bolster, that scalloped bolster. I love these 3 rivets. It's just enough to make this piece pop. Just enough to make it pop. And again, this wood I do believe is bog oak wood. But just beautiful. Beautiful pieces. I love these Otter knives, man. Golly. German knives, I mean, Germans know how to do it, man. German knives are my favorite knives to buy. They are just, I mean, they're the best. I think that they're some of the best knives besides, I mean, they're up there. I'm not even going to say besides GEC. These knives here they're just as good as GEC cutlery. German knives. Bokers, the Soligen Germany Bokers, they're equally as good as GECs. For their fit and finish and construction, they're just as good as GECs. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'll let you get down the road. I figured since I had everything out, I figured I'd give you guys a look at them. And, well, anytime I could give them a little airtime, I'm tickled to show them. So that's about it, guys. I'll let you get moving, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Be good, be well, be safe. Take care, guys.